Hi everyone, it's another edition of Another Day. Beautiful blue sky with some cirrus clouds behind me there. Wonderful. You know, take a negative situation and make it a positive one. Get some exercise. I bet you that we can come out of this health crisis healthier if we try and still maintain a distance. That's what I'm doing. I started up my walking outside again. That's going great. As for the rest of the content today, I'll talk a little bit about my website and how that all works. Also, speaking of that, I started a new video series on how to make wind chimes, only there's a catch to this. And if you watch the part one, you'll figure out what that is, and that will continue to go. So enjoy. Let's start out tonight by looking at the cabin fever forecast. Does it look good to go outside the next couple of days? Kind of touch and go. The temperatures will remain relatively mild in the 60s, and the shower and even thunderstorm chances will be coming and going, sometimes early, sometimes late. Friday is more of a mixed bag, but there is a chance of rain on all three of the next days through Saturday. Well, I mentioned earlier, I talk a little bit more about the website I run, which is tedwkeller.com. And why do I have a website? Well, there's several reasons why I like this. First of all, it's a WordPress site, and I run the whole thing. I designed the whole thing. I'm the administrator, the artist, creative content. Everything you see on this website I made. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, but there it is nevertheless. I like having a personal website because I can do a lot of different things and have a home base for all of my interests. That's one reason. Also, I don't depend on social media simply because Facebook could be here today and gone tomorrow. Or they could decide to do weird things with my information, or they could charge me, or they could control and do who sees my content. So I use it as just a conduit, if you will, to the actual website. So I really like working with it. Today I added a bunch of information on solar energy, which is the field I'm in, but I post things on weather, on music, on walking outside, on pet projects, videos. Everything appears on this website. So I enjoy working with it, and I hope you can visit it a few more times and watch it as it continues to grow over the next couple of weeks. Case in point, a couple of days ago, I decided to start a new video series, and it's basically making wind chimes. But the catch or the challenge here is that all the materials that I'm going to use to make this wind chime has to be something I already have in the house. And so far, it's working out pretty well. Part one, the first installment, already was posted a couple of days ago. I'll probably have part two out, I'm guessing sometime on Friday. And the last thing I'll touch upon tonight is the fact that tornado season is shifting very rapidly in April, May, and June. This loop right here is off the Storm Prediction Center site. It's a climatology of tornadoes, not a forecast of what will happen, but going back over the years, what usually happens. In other words, we're looking at the bullseye of activity moving around. So just keep that in mind through April and May. The waters in the Gulf of Mexico are running really warm. That may actually spike the humidity across the Great Plains over the next couple of weeks, which could in turn, in theory at least, lead to some stronger storms. A lot of other things have to happen first, of course, in unison with that. But it is the season, April and May, so be watching for that. I don't see any threatening weather with the next couple of rain chances through Saturday, so that's good. Maybe some things going on next week we'll keep an eye on. That's it for me tonight. Have a great rest of your night and an awesome tomorrow.